What's up, guys? Scott here on the job working. It is hot out. It's 90 degrees this morning, and with the humidity, as you can tell, I'm a little hot and bothered. But so, I got to thinking all my life, looking back at old photos and stuff, growing up, I always thought I was just, average, nothing extra. In fact, growing up, I was always concerned on how I thought I was fat and how people looked at me and stuff. So as a kid and in my teens, I thought I was ugly. I thought, there's nothing extra to me. There's no worth. I'm just your average guy. And I was fine with that. You see, you can either accept being average, or you can let it make you depressed and become miserable. Then you become lower than average. Then you really let yourself go, and then just spirals from there. Or you can accept that you're average and that's who you are. But looking back now on my life, and I think it finally hit me now at age 28 that I'm not average. I never was average. I never was your average typical guy. For one, I have a million hobbies. Most people have one or two things that they really love, and that's it. I love a million things. I mean, literally, I'm not sure there's something I don't love or don't like to do. I love music. I love poetry. I love photography. I love old cars. I love gaming. I love collecting things. I love arts. Science is cool. I like history. Math is okay, so nah, I'm not too wild over math. Spelling, I'm not too wild over spelling. I love just so much things, and it dawned on me, I'm not average. Your average person doesn't like those many things, or have interest in that many things. So and all my life, I've kind of told myself, my looks, I'm just average. Hopefully I have some photos up so you guys can see, growing up, how I looked and stuff. But, I don't think anybody's average unless you limit yourself to being average. So, yeah, all my life I've never been average, but I've put myself in that average box so I couldn't really be who, I was made to be or meant to be. And it just dawned on me today that I'm 28 years old, and I'm not your average YouTuber. Even though I say I'm just your average YouTuber, I'm just your average guy. No, I'm not. Your average YouTuber doesn't have the variety of content that I offer. Most of them sell themselves out to be someone they're not so they can make money. Sure, I could sell myself. I could completely just be not who I am to sell myself and make a lot of money on YouTube, but that's just not who I am. But because I put myself in this average box, I'm not able to be the best YouTuber that I really am. I crack jokes. I say a lot of funny things. I've always had a lot of humor growing up as a kid. There's a lot of things that I've done that are funny, that are stupid, immature, but funny, and I limit myself in this average box, and I made myself an average YouTuber, an average guy. Just ever since I was 14, I had a job. So there's so many things I wanted to do in life. I wanted to play football. I would have loved to play soccer, volleyball, basketball, all these different things. But I put myself that I'm just this. Even though I was really good at football and soccer, I could have definitely gone somewhere with football at least. But I put myself in this average box. So I got a job at 14 years old, a labor job. So I became this blue collar person, and that's really how I landed up until now. I'm a blue collar person. I just blue collar person is somebody who works until they can't work no more, and a labor type job. So I've been getting into a lot of other things lately, like investing and stuff like that. And I'm just not your average person, and I never was. I could say, well, I changed and I evolved. No, I never was average. I was always me, unique in my own way. And because I limit myself, I let people kind of dictate how my life has gone. for those who don't know, I was married. I made horrible mistakes, and I ignored the red flags, got married. It was a big mistake, and that was on my part. And then I put myself in this very small box of just, this is my life and this is how it's going to go. And over the years it went like this, and I was inside, and it just kept going like this and this and this, until the point I let myself go. I was over 36% body fat, and if you know body fat scales, 26% is considered over fat. 24 to 25 I think is considered fat, or 25 and over is considered fat, something like that. So I was 199 pounds, so I wasn't crazy in the weight aspect, but the body fat was just killing me. Literally, I went to the hospital, and that can be a whole nother story on why I went to the hospital. Leave a comment if you want to know that story. But so I limit myself, and I made myself small. And when you make yourself small, you lose out on opportunities, you let yourself go, you stop being who you were meant to be, and you stop chasing who you're supposed to be and a better you. So it's just kind of a random talk with you guys, but I'm not your average YouTuber, and I need to stop telling myself that. And if you need to stop telling yourself that you can't do something, or that you're just average and that's all you're ever going to be. Guys, you're not just average. There is only one of you. You're unique, so be unique and stop being average. Stop telling yourself that you're average. If you're heavy, lose the weight. Stop wasting time. If you think you're ugly, there's ways around that. It doesn't matter if you're legitimately ugly. Your personality on the inside can make your face or your actions just enhance who you are. Have you ever wondered, a hot guy or girl with this pretty decently ugly person, have you ever thought about maybe their personality is so awesome that it makes them look better to that person? You see, we only see the outside appearance of people as we walk by. So you see a girl, oh, she's pretty, wow, but her personality could be just horrible. So that's why you can't limit to yourself by your looks. If you're not the most attractive person, and people tell you that you're not, guys, work on your personality and just every aspect of life. Don't be average. Just go to the next step. If it's in your job, if it's in your personal life, just go the extra step. So just some thoughts for this morning. I gotta get back to work, so take care, guys.